Hey everyone's Jackel Wolf back in Skyfactory 4, not with a 5-minute video, not with a Survivor series. This is going to be something a little bit in between. Skyfactory 4 has recently been updated to the 4.1.0 update. There's been a few tweaks added to the game, nothing really major, other than the addition of 2 new world types. The first one is the cave dimension, where you find yourself in a huge underground cave. The second one is the Skyfactory landing. So both of these are, different. Looks like there might be a little bit of different gameplay involved in them. A lot of the other world types were very similar. Didn't give you a lot of variance. So what I want to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to play the cave dimension today. We're going to do sort of like a limited Survivor series. Basically, I think this could be probably about 1 episode. And I'm just going to go try to, work through the advancement tree and see, anything different, anything new in there that might make this a little bit more of an interesting world type. And then sometime later the week, or maybe next week, I'll do the Skyfactory landing as well. And just so kind of give these a little bit of a test. So yeah, survival, all the regular stuff is on. I'm going to create a new world, and then I'll see you guys on the inside. Okay guys, so here we are. It looks like we start off as sort of like a Stoneblock 2 box. We got lots of mossy cobblestone. Look, there's even, there's limestone already. So there are different blocks in here. I don't know about, iron and stuff like that. That might be outside of what's going on in here. But let's throw down a light so we can kind of see stuff better. Okay, that is good. So this is already a little bit different. We are going, actually what we should do really quick is there anything different in the advancement book? I don't see anything different on that page. Everything else so far is looking, because there are 1 or 2 world types where they've added a couple of different advancements. Nothing really crazy. These all look exactly the same. So yeah, nothing really new in here. But yeah, so let's go, we're going to go get at it. Let's go make a wood. We're going to go make ourselves our standard stuff. And I may just speed through some of this here as well. Okay guys, so I've got some initial resources here. We've got a bunch of dirt resin, we got a bunch of saplings, we got a bunch of acorns. That's going to start us off pretty good. What I think I want to do now, let's go, and you're actually kind of over a spot. I want to just kind of see, from that initial picture, it looked like there might be some caves out there, which I think would be very handy. So let's just go and take a little bit of a peek out and see what we can see. I don't want to vein mine through here because I'm just going to end up, wasting my tools. So that's all just stone. But what else would we? Oh, there was a hole right here. That's awesome. Unless I accidentally vein mined that. I don't think I did. Whoa. What? Was that something I did? It's like my mouse kind of shot up there. I don't know if that was something I did or not. One thing we are going to need, we got 9. That's perfect. We're going to need to make ourselves some torches. Super important, I think, in this sort of world type here. So let's go and make ourselves some charcoal. And again, yeah, we got limestone right there. What do we got over? Is this the middle right here? Let's see what else we got here. Again, so far cobble and stone. I mean, realistically, they're both the same. Some limestone. No resources. Coal would be nice. I don't know if it's actually a thing. I could probably make some stone tools right away, to be honest with you. That might be worthwhile. I shouldn't have to worry about mobs spawning. I'm sure they've got the same rules in effect, that they're only going to spawn within, I think it's like 25 blocks of the spawn point. But yeah, I can see some mobs on the map up there. Actually, I can see some lava as well. I didn't think to check the map. That is interesting. All right, so far it's really just stone and limestone. Let's see what's off this direction. Oh, okay, we got a cave over here. And it's lit up, so it's... Oh, boy. Okay, that's close. That was really close. So this is going to give us a good indication if there are... See, there are 0 resources around here. But lava is not bad. That's one less thing we got to make, though we still need a bucket to get it. So, yeah. Okay, well, let's keep on looking. Okay, guys, so yeah, I have found some more resources here, some marble. So this is sort of like the Sky Dimensions, or not the Sky Dimensions, the Lost Cities dimension. I think the Resource dimension as well. So it's no real like resources like iron or gold or anything like that. Basically just the block resources that you get in like the Lost Cities and stuff like that. So still very Skyfactory 4-ish. Actually, the whole feel here is sort of like a tweaked Stoneblock, mod. Where you've got stuff in the walls. Everything else so far is pretty much regular Skyfactory. So I don't know. I'm going to keep at it for a little bit, see if there's anything else interesting that kind of pops up, and we'll go from there. Oh, all right. Here is another little cave here. So okay, so we got some vines. Those were in the picture there. That is interesting. One less thing to worry about. I think that's jungle saplings you can get from vines. It's actually... Oh, I don't have any shears on me. I guess I will need... Oh, wait. Can I make wooden shears? Gotta be careful. I hope no mobs kind of spawn up around here. So wooden shears, I'm missing sticks. All right, so wooden shears. All right, so vines right off the bat, that's not too bad. Certainly something we could work with, something different anyways. Where's that axe? Oh, I can hear the hopping creepers. And some zombies and some other guys. Okay, so that shouldn't be very surprising. Let's actually just go and block that off. Okay, so far... Oh, no, we want to... Just light that up. Okay, guys, so I've widened out the room a little bit. I actually used vein mine. It worked pretty good because this was just cobblestone and the mossy cobblestone, so it was actually quite easy to do. I kind of wish I'd done it. I did it on camera, but I wasn't really talking about it. It was only afterwards I was like, oh, you know what? I probably should have mentioned something about that because that is actually really, really handy. Can I actually get you? So there was a couple of holdouts that were, just not touching the rest of them. But other than that, I think it actually worked pretty good. So that's kind of nice, at least for this little part. If I tried to vein mine these walls here, I would just, basically make a huge mess. So I could probably mine out all that limestone at some point just to, make a room a little bit easier. I also threw the vines here on the wall. I tried to get a little bit of growth out of them. And you know what? Let's go and we'll just go torch. Actually, no, let's spread these out just a touch. We'll go there, 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 and there. That's going to give a little bit more light to the room. So yeah, hopefully these trees here are going to grow now that we got them a little bit more space. And I'm going to do a little bit more grinding, and then we'll come back and do some other stuff. Okay guys, so I've done a little bit of grinding. I've managed to get pretty much all of that first little group of advancements. So we've got the clay tree, the bone tree, the gravel tree. I also got the water, the sticky keys, the 2 hooks, the on the rocks. That was super easy. So I want to try to get up to at least iron for this episode. I'm about an hour and 15 minutes into my recording. My goal is to spend about 2 hours in here. So far, nothing has really been amazing about this world type. You know, above and beyond that, it's different than your regular Skyfactory world type. The nice thing is, you know, all this cobblestone, all the cobblestone available means that I can stick with my cobblestone tools. It's not sort of a grind to make resources to make my cobblestone tools and then repair them. I've just got cobble for days, so I can repair them super easy. I've got a little repair station set up here, so anytime I need to repair a tool, I just go throw it in there. I can pull it out, and actually the axe will take 2. So that is, you know, probably so far the best benefit of this world type. As you go on, I don't know if this is going to be any real different than any of the, you know, other, you know, world types out there, but it is nice for a little bit of a change, so that is a good thing. But yeah, let's start working on, where did I put them? Here we go. We got some bricks here. We're going to go and turn all of these into the bonsai pots. Not hopping yet, but they will be hopping at some point. And actually, I should be able to do some fertile dirt. I should have a bunch of bone meal here. I've been kind of throwing these in here just in anticipation of eventually getting the hopping bonsais and actually dirt as well. So I don't know. I might have to do a little bit more grinding on the dirt side. Let's see how many pieces of dirt we can get from here. I've got it up in my little... you know what? I meant to put my face cam back all the way up to the top. You know, it doesn't matter. It's been there all day. I'm going to leave it down there for now. It's not a big deal. But what we can do is we can throw that over. It looks like we make 12 pieces of dirt, which we only really need 7 because that's what we've got hoppers for. Although we've only really got 5, whatchamacallits, anyways. So... doesn't really matter. We'll go throw that in there, fertile soil. There we go. We'll go throw these over here. Nope, didn't mean to do that. That was, I do that all the time. It's odd how it kind of pushes it down though. That is really, really interesting. We're going to go break you and we're going to go throw all these saplings in. Not that I don't know how I'm going to, you know, pay attention to them, when they're in the things, right? Like, until I get the hopping bonsais, I don't know, hard to say. But that's why I kind of wanted to just come in here, show that we've made that a point of, we've made it that far in the world, and we'll just have to keep on going. Okay guys, so I've ground out a couple more trees here. We got our cottonwood, we got our sand, we got our coal. While that was going on, I was making some porcelain. I've also got some glass. So we can make ourselves a bit of a porcelain melter. So porcelain, we got the melter, which is what we need. And then we also are going to need a porcelain tank. We are going to need a faucet. And, you know, for right now, all we need is a porcelain table, and that's going to get us fairly straightforward. Actually, I probably should have made a basin as well. I'm going to make a little bit more porcelain here in a second. Where can we put this? I don't want to spend too much time. We're already at like an hour 45. We need to go get some lava as well. That's going to be super, super important. So we'll put that there and... throw these 2 guys down. Good thing is I know where to find lava. I could easily make lava as well. It's not like it's super difficult. So you know what? Let's just do that. Let's go and make our stone cauldron, and we'll go and throw that on top. And you know, I'm just going to use this stone here. Going to make ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're just going to use 1 of our clay buckets for the moment. Pick that up, throw that in there. So we got a functioning melter. So what we want to do now is we need to make ourselves some tin amber. That's where we're up to. So we go back to tin, amber, and that is going to be flint, 4 bone, 2 gravel, 2 clay. So flint, 2 gravel, 4 bone, and 2 clay. There we go. I think that was it. I think that was the recipe we were working on. Oh, no, this one right here. Here we go. Tin, amber. We made the advancement. Tin man. Let's go throw that in there. That's going to melt that up. Now, to make a tin sapling, come on. Come on. Holy cow. Rushing too much. Tin sapling is a birch sapling, which we've actually got here. We had to make the birch to make the coal sapling. So we got an extra one here. I made a couple while I was at it. We'll throw that there, and there we go. So we're going to have our tin sapling. I'm going to go and grind this out a little bit because I think I need some resources. Because next up, we're going to do the amber is the color of my dinosaur. So that's the iron amber. I don't know why I did that. Iron amber is right here. And that's going to take us coal, which we've got, sand, which we got, clay, which we got, and gravel. Oh, okay. You know what? We can actually probably just do it right now. So here is that one. And actually, tell you what. Oh, you know what we're going to need? We're going to need an apple sapling. That's the tough thing. That's the tough one. But first off, tin sapling. Let's go and get ourselves some resources from that. Some saplings as well, because that's going to be important. Mind you, once we get the iron, I think we're just going to call it a day. So maybe this is kind of a little bit of a wasted step, but we do need that stone crook. And there we go. There we go. We got all of that stuff. And okay, so they are going to go in here. Tin amber. Let's just go throw them. No, not the clay. Tin acorn. Did I not pick up? Oh, there it is in the top corner. Tin resin there. Okay, so what did we say we needed for the iron amber? Because we might as well work on that and let that melt, and then work on the apple seed. So 4 coal, 1 clay, 2 sand, 2 gravel. So it is 4 coal, 2 clay. Oops, that's 3. What was it? What is it? What is it? What is it? 2 gravel, 2 sand. Oh, sorry, 1 clay, 2 gravel, 2 sand. So 1 clay, 2 gravel, 2 sand. So sand and it's clay, gravel. All right, so let's get that iron amber going. Go back. There we go. Amber is the color of my dinosaur. Throw that in there. So while that is melting, pick you up and just throw you in there. We need an apple sapling. Do we not? Do we not? Oh no, it's acacia to make an iron. Okay, acacia is water and an apple sapling. So I do need an apple sapling. So an apple sapling is probably best with an oak. It's probably the easiest way to do it. So an oak sapling, iron oak. An oak sapling is a dirt and water. So that is easy enough. So let's grab our dirt. Actually, we'll go grab 10 and 1. And we got our bucket handy. And let's just throw that guy right there. We'll come over here. 10 saplings. And then we're just going to go pound out that water. Put it into the cauldron, and then we'll be good to go. There there's our oak sapling, and now we got to do and grind this out. So I might actually speed run this because I don't think I've done anything worthy of a speed run yet in this episode. So let's give this a little bit of a speed run, and I'll see you guys at the end. Oh, never mind. Look at that. Look at that. We got our apple already. Oh, wait. Do I crush it? Is it that how we use it? Cauldron? No, no. Crushing tub gets apple seeds. Okay. So crush apple seeds. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. So now we got to go and grow it up, which is actually really easy. We're just going to plant it there. I've got some bone meal on me. We got our full sapling. I think we can actually, let's just twerk it up. You know what? This is the end. We've already got it. Oak sapling, apple sapling in the mud, wasn't it? It was apple sapling in the mud. Come on. Acacia is... No, it's just apple sapling in the water. Look at that. There we go. Acacia sapling right there. There we go. And it's 155. That's not too bad. So we're almost 2 hours in. It's taken us about 2 hours to get up to iron. I did waste a little bit of time doing a little bit of a dig. We did find a couple of caves. Nothing super exciting. No resources. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you are playing this world. There we go. We've got the iron. We're up to the Age of Iron, which is, a good start. But yeah, it's not a bad world type. Very reminiscent of the Stoneblock series. A couple of, definitely some differences to that, but you still got to rely on the saplings. There's no other way to get your resources other than the saplings, which is, probably my biggest complaint about Skyfactory 4 is it is very, very repetitive early on. You really only got the one path to follow, where Skyfactory 3, you had a couple of different options. I would like it if they came up with a way that we could use the pigs and sort of like the chickens were last time. I suppose there might be some farming ones. I haven't actually looked into that, but they were done in Skyfactory 3. The pigs, the resource hogs, I thought were going to be really, really cool, but other than getting them and getting some of those hard to get resources, I mean, they're not anything special. But tell you what, that is going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please think about leaving a like and a subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at Jackel Wolf. Also, check out the description below. There will be a link to my Discord page, as well as a link to my Patreon page. If you guys have enjoyed this channel, if you guys enjoyed my videos, stop by, check it out. There's a lot of great perks out there for all of my patrons. But that is it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.